Hello guys, Tivik here and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. This is Stilltombs, which is currently a very quiet area, and we are looking to start building our defenses a little bit so that we are prepared. I'm gonna have to juggle this between exploration and actual digging, but I'm going to dig this out because it's very, very important that we have that set up. I'm going to attach the water at some place, I think down here. Not decided yet, we'll see. And hopefully you can get some crocodiles or something in the moat. That would be awesome. I will also build some bridges. And yeah. This will do. This will do fine. I can now build some beds as well. I'll just place some down here so that we have some kind of temporary dormitory so they don't need to sleep outside or on the floor. And then we are going to ask him to make a wooden armor stand. Both my miners are sleeping. One is sleeping on the floor and one is sleeping. Yeah. I'm fine with that. This room here, I think, will be for like chickens, stuff like that. But remember that this area can be expanded. This can't. This will be very static. It will also be where I take down the traders through a ramp somewhere. But that's something that will be built, not so much carved as the fort is now. We might as well just dig that area out completely. Let's place the armor stand there. I do want to make sure that these guys start practicing. Damp stone, yeah, I expected that to happen. There we go again. Soft all the way up to there. Very nice. Now, here's the tricky part. I need to make a room here. I do hope that that does not open into the lava. No, it doesn't. Good. Now that means I can actually channel this tile here. And this won't lead into the fort. Perfect. Magma smelter. We don't have magma safe stone yet. Okay, that means we are going to dig down. Oh. Dig, not zone. I don't know what I plan to have in this room. We'll figure it out. I'll have space outside here for some plants as well. That's good. Wow, look at this. Bituminous coal, and we have now found a layer of jet. Awesome. Nice black stone. Very useful. I don't know if that is within the room that I made. That is. That's just 8 beds so that they have somewhere to sleep while we plan everything out. Now this barracks here, I'll just make it the whole area of the forge and allow them to train. And before... No, actually, I should probably resize it so they don't dodge into the lava. Yeah, that's a bit of a dangerous area, but alright. Oh, we struck more coal. I wonder... I'm going to do... No. I want to start digging out areas down here so that we have... I should really remember that I can designate a whole area like that. I think this will be... Yeah, I think I need to think a bit on a proper design for our fort. These will be the main 2 staircases. There will be others going up and down as well, but I think these will be the 2 main, so that we have something to balance on. Granite! That's good. Isn't that? Oh, yes, it is. Actually, orthoclase, or whatever. Awesome. We can build a smelter now. We'll we'll build a kiln instead. That's for the glass works. Is that ortho? Yes, it is. Cassiterite, which is copper, isn't it? I think so. It looks coppery. So I'm gonna take a short break here and do a little bit of planning so that I get an idea for how I want the fortress to look. So be right back. All right. After a bit of forum crawling, I found this interesting layout. I'm just gonna lock it off so they don't start digging it out. I placed it far down here, but I want to have it far enough down so that I can have a dining hall and stuff. There's also some space in between here, which could, in theory, be a water reservoir. That would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, this is the design that I'm gonna go with. That is obviously going to take a bit of work for them to dig out. And not just a little, but a lot of work. So we're just gonna have to live with that. But I do need the stone, so they might as well actually start. Let's do one and see how it looks. There's 20 rooms, 5 in each. Well, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 20. That's 20. We are getting some mica, which is stone at least. Smelter. Mica. And a glass furnace in mica. I shouldn't have made a kiln. What can I make with that? I can collect clay and make some clay stuff. We have a smelter and a glass furnace. Let's go with that instead. How are we for stone? We need to make a stone stockpile here, but before I do that, I'm gonna check what stones will we have a lot of. It looks like mica is one of them and granite is another. Granite would be nice to have a lot of because it's a nice looking stone. But my dwarves are unfortunately not very trained yet. So we won't have that much stone. Actually, that is a random number as far as I understand it now. Yeah. So we'll make that... Well, I'm gonna let them dig this out and we'll see. In the meantime, let's take a look here. We could cut down some more trees, especially everything in this area needs to go, because we need to dig out the moat. Now, there are 20 for each one of these. I'm gonna make... So that's 40 in one level. If I just mirror this design... Let's see... That's gonna be... Yeah, there. So that's outside of our normal footprint, but I suppose if I do mirror it, I can have a great grand hall below, so that they go down to the dining room. Yeah, that could do. Which means I just need to mirror this out. If I manage to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Let's see, 6 of those would be... That's 120. So, yeah, 120 in one floor. Interesting. Yeah. Is that the way they look? Yeah, it is. And we just build the same pattern all the way around. Something like that. That does not look correct. Yeah, well, I have to figure this out. Something like that. So... like this? No. Like that. And it won't be as far out as the forges. Well, not the forges, but the magma. And burning in magma is kind of unhealthy. The Dwarven Union will definitely get at me if I allow the bedrooms to be so hot. These guys will have a little bit of a hot temperature in their bedrooms, but it's better than freezing. And we dig like so. And like so. Yeah, doesn't really take that much time to set up. Oh. And we have plenty of room for our dwarves in this. And if I build this on these blocks here and here as well, I can easily build a dining hall down below. So that's 120. It's 200 dwarves in 2 levels, and I have the above level to go by. Not a bad thing at all. That was the middle, I think. Let's do the same here. Yep. Awesome. This actually looks pretty good. So this is a design that I borrowed off some of the forums. I will probably link it, I think. Let me see. I closed the browser. Yeah. We will also have plenty of room if we want to build stuff in between, like here. Not sure what I would want to build there, but you know, there could always be something. Water, magma, prison, graveyard, probably gonna need that. And the good thing with this is that they get nice rooms, all of them, so happiness should not be a problem. Oh, well, except for the ones with the smallest rooms. But you can't get everything. Oh, there's supposed to be one there as well. And then we make one there. And yeah, let me finish this up off camera. One moment. And look at that, we are done. At least for now. I'm just gonna set this. Gonna make it 2 levels actually. Do hope I'm not hitting the cave layers here, but I don't think so. It's a bit too shallow still. So this here will be a grand hall. Hopefully we'll get plenty of dwarves. Would be kind of embarrassing if we didn't. And we can, if we want, expand this up a little bit, which will be good. Smelter, glass furnace. Glass furnace. Although we don't have any sand yet, but is there any sand here? No. Okay. I do want to do something. It's gonna be more important to get some kind of defenses up. So I'm gonna tell my... We're just gonna grab some random stones and throw them there. Sending people to carry stone, yeah, that takes time, but you know. I can actually make these guys train now. More wheelbarrows for that one, please. And that means that this guy can make a wheelbarrow. Awesome. Kib has become the expedition leader. Well, he was the expedition leader already, so that's fine with me. What's everyone doing? They're storing and walking around and fighting, and yep, that's good. He's not started with that yet, but that's fine with me. He shouldn't start with that yet. I was hoping that we'll get some migrants soon. It is late spring. Well, migrants probably won't come for a little while longer. Okay, so now we'll tell him to only make stuff from that stockpile. So people can be hauling up to him. I'm also going to set a hotkey for here, there to be the gate, that to be the farms, and that to be the housing, and that to be the grand hall. Okay. Now he's making... Oh, stop that. This can only be other stone. Absolutely not. And actually not adamantite. Not that I expect to find that, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Absolutely not bituminous coal, because we need that. In fact, I could make coke from these already. So let's set up a bar block stockpile there and set it to be only coal. And I don't have a furnace operator. I am going to make one of our units into that. I'm gonna make our Now I'm gonna let these guys continue practicing. I was about to make one of the soldiers that, but no. And he's just gonna be just for security. I'm making that garbage dump as well. I don't want him to just pick up that copper. There we go. Okay. Now we're starting to get a bit of blocks so that we can start building our wall. That would be very good. And these guys are practicing their fighting, so by the time we get migrants, we should be able to start building a wall. You guys, are you digging anything right now? No, you're almost done with that. Very nice, so you can start with this one. Not sure yet how I want to build out the dining hall. It shouldn't probably be... It probably shouldn't, no. It would be too big to have it. Although, something like this, where these are... Oh. Yeah, these could be in kind of like alcoves like so. Just drawing now. But yeah, I'll figure that out. And if I just dig this area out, this is an enormous, grand hall, but let's partition it a bit. Let's say that we have a path going there, like so, and a path going there, like so. We can actually make that a little bit smaller and make this a little bit wider. I'm just in planning mode today. Oh yeah. Something like this. It's a pretty flat and kind of boring, but we can always spice it up with some pillars. It actually matched up perfectly. Wow. I didn't think it would. That should mean that this one would do the same. Unless I have made a mistake, and I haven't. And that also means that that is the midpoint, so we can have two doorways like so. We could also put doorways there and there. Many ways to get in and out of the main dining room, especially traffic-wise. And that also means that I can put... We can't have this as a waterfall area. unless we prepare for that. We prepare for a waterfall area down the middle. And we can borrow from the brook to lead in some water. I'll figure that out later. And we could also have a waterfally area here. Like there. That will make it look kind of cool. And a waterfall going into this area. A waterfall in there and there and there will lag the heck out of my poor computer, but it could be cool. Yeah, let's go for that. We'll have to make sure that these areas here are safe enough so that we get the water out of there, but how's he doing for blocks? He's got a fair deal. Just want to see how many we have. 15 Mika. Okay, we don't have a lot of them yet, but you, carpenter, need to make barrels. 10 of them should do for now. Because we are actually low on most seeds that we need for this season. Pigtails, sweet pods, because if I look here, no, here, we have plenty of plants. Yeah. You should be able to make at least one drink or so. That one should take from there. Just random blocks for now. I'm not really worried about making everything look perfect. Not yet. The fortress is too young for that. This will look kind of cool when we smooth it out, I think. Although this is a bit thick for my taste, but I think it'll be fine. Pretty sure it'll be fine. What is he doing? He's individual combat drill. Yeah. Oops. Didn't realize that cursor was there all the time. Is he making any barrels? No, he's storing items. There's a lot of blocks there, and that's good though, because we need them. And they are digging. They're actually digging pretty good here. A lot of granite, a lot of mica. And we can always carve out the walls and replace them with whatever we want for the dwarves. But yeah, reconstruction is later in the fortress life, definitely later. Early summer. We might be lucky and have a migrant wave soon. I'm also going to set up a trade post. Let's see. I'm just gonna make a small zone around this. Not animals, but finished goods of any type, but quality should be superior. And above. Not really something I worry about, but eventually that will help me set up my production line so that I get a good amount of high quality items. 120 dwarves in one level, that's not bad at all. And another 120 in this level, and we're good. And should the need arise, we have one more level to go by. Not bad. So the plumbing needs to go at this level. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. How are the holes looking? They're digging them out. Early summer. Hopefully we'll get some migrants now. What kind of drink did we get? Dwarven rum, and it's actually a very exceptional dwarven rum barrel. Very nice. Perfect. He's making barrels now, and the barrels, they're going there. Stockpile chaining is very important in this game, and you can do some cool stuff with it. So this one is giving to this one, which is only accepting barrels. So that means there will always be barrels here. And I'm also going to make it so that we have 5 barrels reserved for alcohol at all times. I will thank myself for doing that later. Because when you run out and are out of barrels, you're gonna have a bad time. And yes, that was... yeah, the internet has totally destroyed me. Anyhow, guys, I am over my time here on this episode, so I'm gonna call it here, and I will see you in the next one. If you do want a dwarf in this series, just pick one, and I will put you in. I can only do nicknames on the dwarves. I haven't changed the setup, but we'll see. So, yeah, let me know what you want, and I'll do my best to put you in. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.